So, the United Way organization and the Michigan Science Center are collaborating together to host the STEM Possible Learning Day event, which is an event designed to cultivate a passion for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM. This event is designed for 650 students, and I'm very excited to have Tonya Adair, the Chief Development, Diversity, and Engagement Officer at United Way, here joining us to tell us all about it. Tanya, welcome to the Splash Live.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you for having me.
We are thrilled to have you here as well, Tanya. Before we delve into the details of this event, can you just tell us a little bit of an overview about United Way and how this event aligns with its goals?
Absolutely. United Way exists to serve the community. We bring together the caring power of volunteerism and giving for organizations to come together to give back to the community, to advance the community, mainly focused on those who struggle to meet basic needs or struggle to have an equitable education, or those who are struggling just period in the community. And we bring together organizations to give back, to uplift the community.
That is absolutely incredible, Tanya. And we do know that this. You did mention something about education. United Way is there to provide equitable education for everybody in the community, and this is what this event is all about. So, can you please tell us a little bit more about the STEM Possible event and how it is going to kind of uh, align with the objectives that you just mentioned about United Way?
Absolutely. This event is put on by United Way, the Science Center, and a group in United Way called Tech United. So, Tech United is a group of 9 CIOs from companies across the region who really came together during the pandemic. One of the things that we noticed during the pandemic, some of the CIOs are noticed, or one of our board members actually, and our CEO noticed that during the pandemic, you had some schools that were privileged in certain communities that really continued to go to school. Having technology was not an issue for them. They had what they needed, but there were schools that were struggling. There were schools that did not have the devices that they needed, and they were deemed to do virtual learning, and it was hard for those schools to do. So we came together and formed this Tech United group to really kind of think about how can we support these efforts. And so that's how it really started. And the efforts, the Tech United group just really decided to, one of the things that we wanted to do was give back as far as devices were concerned, and we were able to do that for these schools. Additionally, we thought about STEM learning and the experiences of the young people and what was needed for them. And the group comes together every month to really think about how do we ensure that students are ready for the next century, for uh, uh, the next phase of learning with regards to STEM. And so this was one of the ideas that came out of that. And we've worked to put this together. We partnered with the Science Center to make sure students had an enriching experience. So you'll have 650 elementary school students that will come together at the Science Center. It's an opportunity to provide them with an all day interactive experience designed to boost their curiosity, encourage their creativity, and sharpen critical thinking skills. The students from our 4 United Way community schools, it gives them a chance to experience technology through interactive hands on activities. And so we're really excited about what it's going to do and how it's going to ignite young people to really get excited about STEM.
What an incredible opportunity it is for these 650 students. That is
Yes,
a huge number of students, and that is definitely an exciting opportunity for them to get hands on practical learning
absolutely.
experience on STEM. Tanya, you did mention something about the activities. Can you provide us just a little bit of details about what activities these students are going to probably do or what is expected, and just a little bit of an overview about the workshop?
Absolutely. So, the student experience of the day is going to be phenomenal. Throughout the day, students will participate in hands-on engaging activities and experiences. Each experience is designed to expose students to an element of STEM using a concept of a mission. And students are asked to complete activities to help them complete the mission. They'll participate in activities like the Eureka Stage Show, an interactive show highlighting scientists and innovators. There'll be a planetarium show for about 30 minutes, which will be centered on around the moons. There's a Lego Towers of Tomorrow show. This will be a show-stopping towers built using Lego bricks, over 200,000 bricks for students to make their own tower. There's STEM Mania museum exploration. There's also industry exploration booths. So they'll spend about 30 minutes of interactive activities at career booths with industry experts. So these are industry experts from our organizations that have come in to sponsor, as well as those that are uplifting STEM careers for the future. There'll be an experimentation station, and so students will spend about 30 minutes rotating in interactive experiences, also with the field and experts. And then, in addition to these experiences, students will have access to an all day career fair that's sponsored by GM and Comerica. It's going to be really, really, really exciting.
It definitely is. It is exciting to me, and I'm not even an elementary student. I
Mhm.
wish we had that back in my day where we get a hands-on
Yeah.
on what it would be like if we did take this career path. I just want to stop here and thank you for all you guys' hard work. For seriously,
Oh. Mhm.
so, Tanya, just going forward, what are the resources? What resources are going to be given, or if there are going to be resources given to these students after this event is done, or during this event is done, after this event, or during the event? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Um, just would it stay with them? Are there resources, and how are we going to ensure that there is going to be a lasting impact in in the students' interest in STEM field?
Absolutely. For the schools so one of the things that we've put together with the Science Center as well is STEM kits. So every teacher will go back with STEM kits that they will be able to share with their students, their learning experiences that are connected to that. There are students are going to walk around and they'll be able to have their passport stamped, and they'll get prizes from this that are related to the activities that they'll be participating in. The ongoing activities that will happen long after this event. Each one of the schools that we have invited to this, we've also either already developed or created, or we will have by the end of the year maker spaces within their school. And maker spaces or some kind of STEM labs where kids have an opportunity to go into the maker spaces and continue to learn. So in these maker spaces, it might include 3D printers. There are other interactive Lego walls within these maker spaces, sensory walls, and a lot that we've been able to really construct, bring together these industry experts and the schools and develop these maker spaces for schools that is within their schools. So the learning continues to go on well after this event. This is really a way to kind of enlighten and lift up the STEM support and STEM learning that is already taking place at these schools through these maker spaces.
That is absolutely beautiful. So there will be, you will keep on following up with these students after this event, making sure
Absolutely.
that their interest is still in STEM, is still going on, and they will still have these experiences in their school. This is absolutely
Absolutely.
fascinating. Tanya, what impact or success would you wish to see from this event? What are the milestones that you guys are setting in United Way?
So some of the things, of course, that you just mentioned, that the ongoing learning and making sure students are ready for the future, as well as preparing them to think about even at fourth and fifth grade, something that's going to spark their interest and keep them excited about STEM fields, so that someday they'll be the scientists, they will be the IT expert, the chief officer at a local technology company. The students that we are working through are true scholars. They're amazing. And we want to make sure that we are supporting their learning so that they know that they can be whatever they want to be, including women in technology. And the girls will see that there are women who are IT leaders in these fields, and women who are engineers. There are people of color who are engineers, and they'll see that. And hopefully, this will spark their interest and keep them excited about what's to come in their futures as well.
We are definitely looking forward to see all these beautiful stories from the future. I'm sure at least a huge sum of these students from this event will show up on some TV, and they will be like, United Way
Absolutely.
made me do it. And and we will be so grateful to you guys and to what you do. Tonya, and looking ahead into the future, what are let's say, what are the plans and aspirations not only in just STEM possible or just for these students in United Way as an organization? What are something you're looking forward to in the near future?
In the near future, well, two of the things that I mentioned earlier, we are in the process right now of creating STEM labs and maker spaces in two of our schools, and hope to have that completed in the upcoming year. So that's one of the things. We're also working hard. One of the things that the Tech United Group has done as well is ensure that each one of these schools have one-to-one device to student ratio, and that has happened, and we want to make sure that we're continuing that and expanding our community school efforts beyond the four schools that we're working with. And so we look forward to being able to expand that to even more schools and reach even more students across the region. We're just really excited about the work that we're doing at United Way. We just launched our new campaign, and so we're looking for new donors and partners to come alongside with us for the efforts that we are uh, moving forward. We have a lofty goal of raising $45 million and 45,000 volunteer hours. So those who are able to volunteer with us, we have over 200 volunteers in this week's event that's coming up. And so volunteering with the United Way is also a way to give back and make sure that you're planting seeds for the future.
Tanya, just to sum this beautiful interview up, you just mentioned that you guys work with volunteers and you need volunteers and you need people to help. What is your final words to these people to call these volunteers into United Way? Just say it as it is. Tell these people uh, how wonderful of an opportunity it is to be working at United Way.
Absolutely. This is really a dream come true for me, working with United Way. How we give back or how we encourage others to give back, we don't just bring others in, but we also give back and we also volunteer. What you will get is an enriching experience. A purposeful experience. I feel like the work that I'm doing is my purpose in life. It's a way for me to give back to the community that is so deserving, to give back to students who deserve only the best, and we want to make sure that we're giving them that. So anyone else that can volunteer with us for not just this experience but experiences that we provide on a regular basis, they can go to our website, www.unitedwaysem.org, and find volunteer opportunities, find ways to give back. Any way that you can give, advocate, and volunteer with United Way, in partnership with United Way, would be much appreciated.
Tonya Adair, Chief Development, Diversity and Engagement Officer at United Way. Thank you so much for your interview today and for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Diane. I really enjoyed being with you this morning.
Thank you so much. We did so too.